In this video, we are going to learn how to solve systems by substitution. This is a three-step process, which first requires you to solve for one of the variables. We are going to use 2x plus y equals 10. Since y has no coefficient in front of it, it'll make it very easy to solve for that variable. So solving for y, I just subtract 2x, give me negative 2x plus 10. And now I'll take what I know that y equals negative 2x plus 10. So in the next other expression, 3x plus 4y equals 12, I will substitute this expression for y into that equation. So now y here, instead of 4y, becomes 4 times negative 2x plus 10. Once that's substituted in, I can solve this equation for x. So distribute the 4, 3x minus 8x plus 40 equals 12. I can combine 3x minus 8x, which is negative 5x, and I can subtract 40 from both sides, and that will give me negative 28. And now I can divide each side by 5. That will give me the fraction 28 over 5, or the decimal 5.6. So using either form of that number, once you know this value, you can plug it into either of the original equations and then solve for y. So I'll take 5.6, replace the x in 2x plus y with 5.6. When I go to solve, 2 times 5.6 is 11.2. And I can subtract 11.2 from both equations, and I'll get y is equal to negative 1.2. And my solution to the system is the coordinates 5.6 comma negative 1.2. And again, if you wanted to check this, plug it into either of both of the original equations and see that they are both true. In the second example, I have x plus 3y equals 5 and negative 2x minus 4y is equal to negative 5. In this example, I shouldn't solve for y since there are still coefficients in front of it when I have an x with no coefficient in front of it. So I will start off by solving x plus 3y is equal to 5 for the x variable, which would be negative 3y plus 5. Now I will substitute that into the other equation, which is negative 2x minus 4y equals negative 5. And I'll make it negative 2 times negative 3y plus 5 minus 4y is equal to negative 5. And now I only have the y variable, so I can solve for y. Giving me 6y minus 10 minus 4y equals negative 5. I have 6 minus 4y, which is 2y. I can add 10 to both sides, and that gives me 5, which means that y should equal 5 halves. I will now take that value and plug it into either of the original equations. I'm going to use the top equation and solve for x. Solve x plus 3y is equal to 5. Substituting out y, I have 3 times 5 halves is equal to 5. This gives me x plus 15 halves is equal to 5. Subtract 15 halves from both sides of the equation. I get x equal to 10 halves minus 15 halves for a value of negative 5 halves. So my answer for this system of equations is negative 5 halves for x and 5 halves for y. And that is how you solve a system by substitution.